Hi. Hello everyone. Welcome again to my channel, The Creative Agile IT. So as part of today's video, I'm going to show how we can utilize forms in Jira. So we will learn how we can create a form, what's the usage of form, how we can use form to capture the requirements. So sometimes we might be working with multiple stakeholders in our project. So we cannot provide access to them in our Jira project. So what we can do is we can utilize the concept of forms. That means, we can send the form to the stakeholders, he can fill it up, and then, that's how the a form will help the stakeholders to create the right type of requirements within our Jira project. So this will be kind of a short video where we will learn about the concept of forms in Jira. So let us start. So I am sharing a Jira app on the cloud. Uh, so these are the four projects which have been created in the Jira app on cloud. So we have Kanban first, my Kanban project, my Scrum 25 and test 24. So if I open my Scrum 25 that we will use for the demonstration of the forms. So we see the navigation on the top. So we have summary, we have timeline, backlog, active sprints, calendar, reports, list, and forms. So we are going to click on the forms. So we see the blank form here. So we will click on the blank form and we will select one of the types. So let's say we are creating a form to capture the story requirement. So we click on the story. So by default, we are getting some fields. So we have a summary where we will provide the summary for the user story, the description for the story, and any attachment that anyone wants to provide. But we also see there are some fields which are available on the right side. So these are the fields which we can drag to our form and we can make it part of the story capture form. So what we can do is, let's say we also want to capture the priority, so we can bring it here. It's not dragged completely. Let's say we put it here. Yes, it has come. And also we want, let's say, labels. So we can put a label here. Yes. And these fields can be changed. I mean, we can drag them. We can change the ordering here. So now labels is on the top and priority is below. So let's say our user story form is going to have these five fields. So we are going to have summary, the description, labels, priority, and the attachment. Now, what we can do is all the changes are automatically saved. We can also rename the form. So we can call it like a story capture form, and we click on OK. And also this means, like, who is going to have the access. So we can say anyone who can log in into the instance. So this is how we have made it. Now all the changes are saved. Now if I go back to the list and try to open the see the forms. So this is our forms which we have created for the type user story. Now let's try to open it. And what we can do is we can click on the share here. So I have logged in by the user Anil. And what we can do is, let's say I am emailing this form to Creative Learning, uh, and I'm saying, please fill up. So I'm saying, kindly fill up this form for story requirements as mentioned in our last call. And if I click on share, so this form has been shared. We got the message, and I have already logged in with the creative learning. And if I click on the refresh, it's taking time, so we will wait. Okay, we haven't got, or now we have got. So this is how the stakeholders or the person will see. So it says, like, this person has shared this particular form, a story capture form, which was the title of the form. And if I click on and our message, we can see this message has come here. Please fill up this form for story requirements as mentioned in our last call. And if I click on the view project, so this is how we are getting the form. So let's say this is our form where user is saying payment using wallet, and user would be able to payment using wallet. User is able to select wallet, and priority is making the priority as high. There are no attachments. So if I click on submit, so let's say what it does. So it says like, thank you for your submission. The form has been submitted. Now, if we go back to the project and we click on the list, okay, so we got whatever the person has submitted the form that has automatically created the type of user story. Please remember that, we created the forms for user story. That means we want to utilize that form to capture the story. We provided the necessary access, and we share that form over email. And now we have got this particular information where we can see, okay, this is the description that has been provided by the user. So I think this could be the way where, let's say, in a agile project, we have a product owner, but we are also working parallelly with multiple stakeholders who have access to the Jira instance, not to the whole project. So what we can do is we can share them the form, and they can fill up this information by submitting the form, and that's how, we can get the necessary requirements. So this is one of the usage of the forms that we can utilize. We can create the forms by using these forms, and we can select the type, when we are creating a form, and then we share this form based on the access of the form to the user over email. User fill it up, and that automatically creates the unnecessary type of requirements within our Jira project. So this was kind of a brief about today's video. I hope you guys liked it. And if you're new to my channel, if you're liking the videos, please do share and subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for all your time.